So she's in her mid-40s, mom. A lot of the anxiety right now is she works at a school and she has a new job where she's implementing this instructional program or something, and she has to work with teachers as a support person, but she's having a lot of imposter syndrome because they're viewing her, or they're connecting her with admin, and like that she's, you know, not supporting them and the bad person or whatever. Yeah.
Right. So, and I'll just jump in and make stuff up and see what happens. Okay. So it sounds like reviewing this past week, as you, with the start of the school year and starting to connect with the teachers that you're going to be working with and introduce the role that you're going to have in the school, and this program that your goal is really to help them, but you are feeling some tension. And I'm hearing you having the thought like, oh no, like they're not taking me seriously. They just think I'm part of admin. They're just rejecting my ideas. Is that?
Yeah. I'm just, it's really uncomfortable for me that they're all talking about me, and I used to be on their side and now I feel like I'm on the other side, and and I pride myself in being supportive and helpful, and that's not happening, or I'm scared they don't see that.
Right. So let's just kind of, we've done this with other examples, and let's just kind of play again with, so in that situation, let's just start with the example of like you're trying to offer something to be helpful and they're receiving it in kind of a defensive, negative way. And so I'm going to keep just kind of being like, okay, so tell me what's so bad about that. And it's a little annoying, but we're just going to keep at it to figure out if maybe there's something new that we can figure out that's under there. So what is so bad? And just the first thing that comes to mind about you trying to offer something and them, instead of feeling like you're being helpful, feeling defensive and negative towards you. What's so bad about that? First thing that comes up.
Them not seeing me as who I am, I guess.
So, and what's so bad about them seeing you as this like unhelpful, seeing you at not who you are, but instead as like the enemy? What's so bad about that?
I think that then I'm just kind of super stressed and miserable and not able to enjoy my job.
So like your experience, your career experience is like you trying to be helpful and them rejecting you and seeing you as the enemy, and like that is ongoingly what's happening, and that's a very not enjoyable, where you're in this stressful situation where each day is this like unfun interactions of you trying to be helpful and them rejecting you and disliking what you're trying to do. Okay. And what's so bad about that?
I think that's not what I want to do. And I want to, let's see.
Just let me put it differently. What would be so bad about living a life where you're in this like this stressful career situation? First thing that comes to mind, like, and it sounds like your mind is saying indefinitely, not just the first week. So if this was your career, what's so bad about living? This is for you living in a very stressful situation.
I guess not feeling fulfilled.
Okay.
With life.
And we might be at the bottom, but I want to just figure this out. So, and what's so bad about living unfulfilled? You used another word, unfulfilled, and
like a failure. I don't know.
Okay, feeling like a failure and unfulfilled. So what's so bad about living a life of feeling like a failure and unfulfilled?
I guess then I just am not true to myself. I'm not.
And let me ask it differently, because we might kind of be at the bottom. So I want you to tell me what you picture of yourself in definitely feeling like a failure and unfulfilled. What do you look like in this image?
Super unhappy. Not able to enjoy time with family or anywhere. Yeah.
Okay. And like, what's your body posture in this image?
Just very like
Okay.
Over, like exhausted all the time. Yeah.
And like, what's happening around you as you're sitting there like this?
Other people are happy.
Okay. And so you're kind of like missing out.
Yeah.
All these things are happening around you that other people that you like and want to be a part of matter to you, and you're just missing out on all the things you like about life.
Yeah.
Indefinitely.
Yeah.
I feel like we're at the core fear. Like,
okay, cool.
Just disconnected, cut off from this life that you've worked so hard to create. And everyone needs to go. So I'll just kind of wrap it up with that. But what I would want to maybe explore is like, let's just picture this and let's kind of rewind back time. Have you ever, like, is there any familiar feelings? Can you think of a moment? And maybe someone would say, oh, well, I went through this depression in college and I don't ever want to feel like that again, or grew up and like I witnessed my mom cut off and I just told myself I'm going to live no matter what. Like, there's probably something to that.
Yeah. We often end up going back and talking about like childhood and things that happened. So
yeah. So we could talk about that next time too. But like when you get to that place, like really hang out in it. Like, what do you see? And like what do you look like? And what, because that's, coming from it's funny though, because my dad is a psychoanalyst in New York and a psychologist, and so it comes through sometimes. Like, I think we all end up in the same places, and there are just lots of different words that we use to talk about what we do. So when people talk about CBT is like textbook, cookbook, and it's like we go deep and quick into the heart of darkness with our clients, and we'll go there with them and hang out with them wherever we need to go. So